I stopped posting for 3 years and somehow that helped me go viral. I went from 0 to over 1 million views in 90 days. Here is what happened. My secret upload method exposed and why your videos might be failing, not because they are bad, but because your channel doesn't have a high trust score yet. Because take a look at this. On one of my channels, I uploaded my first video on April 20 in 2020. Then I did nothing. No uploads for 3 years. Now fast forward to April 13, 2023, I started posting 1 to 2 videos per week. And within 3 months, this happened. 300,000 views on a video posted on July 12th, 1.2 million views on a video posted July 29, and many other videos. Now, by the way, disclaimer, this video also did well because it got a 22% click-through rate on its first day and 13% click-through rate in its first month. It's not all because of my upload method and what I will tell you next. So if you want click-through rates like me, I will put a free link below to download my free thumbnail pack with many templates to create thumbnails like this, and this in minutes, completely free. I've designed over 1,000 thumbnails myself manually, and this thumbnail pack is something that I wish someone sent me before I went from 0 to 1 million views in 90 days. Which maybe raises the question in you, why did I blow up so fast? I mean, most channels, they grind for years, right? But to me, it just happened in 90 days. Well, here's a theory that I can't stop thinking about. Now, I say theory because I don't pretend to know the algorithm. So please take everything that I say next with a grain of salt. That said, my theory is based on lots of studies and papers on recommendation algorithms like this. Now, here it is. YouTube might be using something called cohort-based trust modeling. Now, don't get fixated on the name. Here's how it possibly works. Rather than judging your channel against everyone on YouTube, the system groups you into a cohort of similar creators based on upload frequency, retention and click-through rate, audience engagement, and violation history of if you had strikes, demonetizations, but also spam reports and less important factors. Simply said, you don't compete with Mr. Beast. You compete with others in your trust bracket who have a similar trust score. But why does this matter if it were true? Well, I only started posting in April 2023 on that channel, but my first video on that channel was uploaded 3 years earlier, and YouTube likely logged that. So not only when your channel was created, but also when you uploaded your first video increases trust. But it also created now a 3-year history of no spam reports, no strikes, no violations, nothing. On top of that, also a baseline click-through rate and retention model on that video, even though it was just one video that I've uploaded, it still got around 2,000 views. So it is some data, which now also increased the trust. So enough data to trust me faster when I finally started posting consistently, where I now wasn't grouped with total beginners anymore. I should say people with a low trust score. I was placed into a higher trust cohort, meaning my videos got tested faster, which is something I noticed, with better quality audiences, and had more potential to blow up. Now, I hope you see what I just said. To explain it simpler, it's like the algorithm says, we've seen enough to give you a real shot because you got our trust, or you got enough trust over our trust threshold. You got into a new bucket. Just like when my soccer coach back in the day told me when I could finally play with the first team. Now, of course, my first training with them sucked, but I became better because they were at a higher level. Now, the same happens in this trust model on YouTube. YouTube gives you more impressions. Now, you in comparison to your new cohort, but you're in a much better team. Rather than the team that gets 20,000 impressions on a video to test before it dies out, I now joined a team that gets 1 million impressions per video within its first month after upload. So, if my theory holds some truth, which seems likely based on the papers that I've studied, and also what other social media platforms like Facebook have made public, it is very likely that if your channel currently isn't growing yet, the problem might not be your latest videos. It might be the trust level of your entire channel. So, one way to leverage this system is to upload your first video early. Makes sense, right? Because if my theory holds true, the real blow up happens years before your breakout video. And this could be the reason why we see so few channels that blow up that were created recently, like in the last 1 year ago. I mean, I'm checking new channels that blow up constantly, and very few were created recently, like within the last few years. So here's what you can do. Create new channels if you want to, and use your current ones to upload some videos on each one about a topic that you might want to create videos about one day. For example, let's say right now you make videos about ChatGPT, how to use AI, blah, blah, blah. But one day you would like to make videos about makeup. then already create this channel where you upload at least one video of yourself or applying makeup, and then use a viral title and thumbnail from the makeup niche, and then let your channel marinate for years until you need it. Because then you will have a higher trust score and can blow up fast. And if you're still skeptical about this, about my theory, then I mean, there's a reason why people spend a lot of money on this censored part that I can't mention or show in the video, or else I get banned. But that being said, of course, all of this doesn't matter if you don't make good videos, highly clickable ones like mine. So I have another free thing for you. You can comment the word systems below, and I will send you 2 simple systems that I use to make YouTube give me search traffic. And as you can see, a lot of search traffic. Again, it's free, and because I hate paying for tools and their subscription-based models, Photoshop, I made a free Google Sheet with 70 free YouTube tools, not sponsored, that are not affiliated, free link below. Now that's my gift to you, but if there was one thing that I wish someone warned me about, it is this setting. I lost a lot of views and money because of it. In this video, see you there, or in my emails with practical YouTube tips. Tastier than this guy. Because I share things like how I got this gift from Google. You want that, right? But also YouTube secrets like this, where you can change your face for a Studio Ghibli version like I did in your thumbnail and get a significantly higher click-through rate, as you can see. So read my free emails if you care about practical YouTube advice. Talk soon.